Hey guys, I want to do a quick review on these X-Chocks. Bring it closer here. These things here, they're used for trailers, travel trailers. I paid like $100 for these, and that was a few years ago. They're much cheaper now. And I get a lot of people ask me at campgrounds, like, hey, is it worth the money? Is it worth the investment? I can tell you this, it's night and day difference. I will say, this does not take the place of an actual wheel chock. As you can see, I still have here wheel chock on each side of these. What this does help with is the stabilization of your travel trailer, or of your trailer if you're going to be inside moving around. This one here is still parked, not taking it out. It's still parked for the winter time. We'll be taking it out in a few weeks, but where I'm at, it's getting ready to start here. So I didn't want this thing rocking around, and I knew I needed to come put these on. It takes any standard 3/4 inch socket or ratchet. So place these on here. They fold way up real tight for storage. I've already got this one kind of opened up just for speed purposes. Basically just place it in between your dual tires there. Don't have to crank on it super hard. What it does is it stabilizes this tire and this tire. It does help from going forward and back. It also helps from side to side and one side because it helps with the stabilization. So, in case you've been wondering, hey, should I invest? Should I use those? Are they worth it? And I apologize that it's kind of dark. I didn't bring any lighting or a mic or anything with me, so I'm literally just using my iPhone. But I'll say this, it is definitely worth the money. It's worth the investment. It's worth a little bit of time that it takes. Don't use it instead of wheel chocks. I've seen people do that, and from what I've heard, it's turned out pretty bad because it doesn't prevent your travel trailer from moving and from popping off or anything when you're in and out of it. You know, here we got 2 doors, get people coming in and out. You know, you got your awning, you're opening your different doors, using your grill, things like that. So you want to chock it, level out your travel trailer, put down your stabilizers. After you got it leveled, you know, you got your wheel chocks into there, and then these are pretty much the last thing to go on. But highly recommended. I do think they make a knockoff, and I talked to a gentleman who used something kind of similar, but he said he paid like $30 for it, and his broke on him the second time he was cranking down on it. And I said, well, you don't want to crank down on it first off. But second off, it's worth paying a little bit of extra money. You could even, if you're worried about somebody ripping them off, if you can see this here. And again, I apologize about the lighting. You can see this here. These got little holes right here. You could actually put a lock through there. So nobody can actually come and just with a 3/4 inch socket and take them off of there. If they do that, that'd be pretty shady, obviously. But if this helps, if you've been wondering about it, and if you have any other, I'm going to be doing all kinds of different camping and, you know, travel trailer and RV type, you know, videos. What do you use? If you have another suggestion, I'm going to be talking about how to get these slings level in the next few weeks and, you know, some different things that I have found for the years works for me. But if you're wondering how to keep this thing stable, if you're setting it up and you still, when you're coming inside, you got people moving in there and you can still feel this, you'd be surprised how much of that, those X-Chocks help, and how much of that sway that it takes away. So spend the money, spend the $80. I've seen them up to 150. I don't know why they're that much. I made the mistake of buying those at the dealership, so there's my first mistake. They're always marked up higher there. But X-Chock is the actual name of it. So yeah, let me know what you use. Drop a like, punch that like button, hit that subscribe button if you like our reviews, if you like our videos, and drop a comment below. What are some tips that you might have for me or for some other people out there? Have you used those before? Has anybody had bad luck with them? I'm curious myself. So until next time, appreciate it. Punch that like button, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Helps us keep things going. Appreciate it. Until next time.